God message today. They moved in shadows, cloaked in smiles, laced with warmth that was never real, and you welcomed them because your heart was made of flame and truth. But in the silent corridors of the digital realm, they slithered through frequencies, cloaked in false light, and now they've gone too far. This isn't paranoia, this is prophecy fulfilled. You were led here, not by chance, but by divine force. The winds of Etheria carried your name through the throne room of the Almighty, and the sword of Seraphiel, heaven's warrior, gleams, raised high, waiting for your permission to strike. This message is not a whisper, it is the roar before the rupture. It is your final lifeline. You felt the signs. You told yourself it was nothing. The glitch when you texted, the random 14% battery drop, the phantom vibration when no one messaged. But that was not random. It was Elam, the sentinel of mirrors, trying to shake you awake. He stood guard over your reflection for years, but tonight he crossed dimensions to bring you this message because the danger isn't coming. It's here. It's been feeding silently through screens, leeching your frequency. Someone you once trusted has digitally grafted themselves into your soul's signal, not through your heart, but through your phone. They didn't just pair with your device, they paired with your destiny. They found a back door, a wormhole through distraction, and while you laughed at reels and scrolled through moments, they wormed in deeper. Do you remember that night your room felt heavy, though no one was inside? That wasn't imagination, that was intrusion. A psychic knock on the gate of your soul. You are not crazy, you are sensitive, you are chosen. That's what they couldn't handle. They saw your light from a distance and feared it would rise too high, so they hijacked it, not to kill you, but to delay your breakthrough, your divine connection, your purpose unfolding. And now, Zion, the watcher of pathways, has sounded the horn. He says, no more delays. There's a mirror behind your screen, a second layer, a spiritual screen, share you never approved, and behind it sits the betrayer, not a stranger, not a hacker from across the world, but someone whose laugh you trusted, whose hands once held your tears, and yet their jealousy was deeper than their love. They watched your moments, heard your sacred voice notes, saw you cry through the lens you forgot was active, not in malice, but in obsession, and that obsession has become possession. They store your messages in secret vaults. They analyze your rhythm, your pulse, your patterns, and now they believe they can control the outcome. But they forgot one thing: you are divinely encoded, and heaven never sleeps. Seraphiel saw them, peered into the pit of their spirit, and what he saw made angels weep: a sickness, a hunger for control. That's why this message was rushed through fire, through static, through celestial bureaucracy, to land here, now, in front of your eyes. Because if you walk away this time, the protection will lift. Spiritual contracts honor free will, and you are standing on the signature line. Do you feel the heaviness in your hands, the heat rising in your palms? That is not fear, that is activation. Your destiny remembers, and it is shaking your bones from within. You have been feeling lost, haven't you? Relationships stagnant, money slipping, dreams foggy, because your divine frequency has been siphoned. They didn't just hack your phone, they hacked your vibration. But listen, this is not about revenge. This is about returning. You were born in fire. You were not built to be watched. You were born to be witnessed. This person, the one whose name echoed in your spirit as you read this, they're exposed. Heaven sees them. The veil is torn, And now the countdown has begun. In 48 hours, three signs will visit you: a dream of someone standing at your door, but they won't knock; a message from someone unexpected, the words will feel off; a glitch, your screen will freeze during something sacred. These are not coincidences, they are seals, stamps from the realm of Lusaria, where truth is preserved. You've already felt them spying, that eerie feeling when someone reacts before you speak, when someone asks about a thought you never voiced. They know because they've seen, but they will not see much longer. Tonight, Seraphiel says, lift your hands, not in fear, but in command. Say aloud, I sever the psychic tether. I revoke all access. I call on Seraphiel. Close the mirror. Restore my frequency. Then cleanse. Delete old threads. Pray over your device. Play holy sound. Flush the residue with truth. This isn't just spiritual, it's technological warfare, and you are the battleground heaven refuses to lose. They thought your silence meant weakness, but your silence was strategic. It was the inhale before the trumpet. And now, beloved, it's time to exhale. You are not just reading a warning, you are standing in a divine courtroom, and your agreement is the final verdict. Do not skip this, do not scroll past, because once Seraphiel leaves your threshold, the gates will not open again for a long while. He begged for this window. He stood before the most radiant one and cried, let me warn them before the infection takes root. And the divine said, go. But if they ignore it again, honor their will. Do not let your light be rewritten. Do not let your purpose be paused again. That sense of defeat you've been carrying, it was never yours. It was sent, projected, imposed, but now it is returned. The betrayer cannot withstand exposed truth. They will feel the cord snap. They will flinch. They will reach out, but do not answer. The contract has closed. Seraphiel has drawn the final line. And now you rise, unwatched, unbound, unhacked. Your light is yours again. Your path is rewriting itself even now. Your power is returning like a rushing river. And the ones who thought they could delay you, they have already failed because you made it here. And heaven is watching how you respond. There are forces whispering behind the veil, movements unseen by the natural eye. You've been feeling something shifting in the spirit, haven't you? A weight you couldn't name, a presence you couldn't prove, a tiredness you couldn't explain. But now it begins to make sense. You let them in once. Maybe it was love, maybe it was hope, maybe it was that ache in your chest that longed for something real. But they weren't sent by the light. They cloaked themselves in sweetness, in similarity, in synchronicity. But beneath it, manipulation. They tethered themselves to your energy field, not with consent in truth, but consent in confusion. You thought it was connection, you thought it was safe, but heaven knows better, and that's why you're here. That's why this message broke protocol to reach you through the fires of Rael, through the Watcher's circle of Norel. This warning was sent. You are not crazy, you are awakening. Now the moment of decision has come. Heaven needs your voice, not just your thoughts, not just your faith, your voice, because sound is power in the spiritual world. Say it aloud, say it with the force of your ancestry behind you. Archangel Rael, I release anyone who has illegally paired with my spirit. I revoke their access. I sever every hidden tie. Divine fire, consume this connection. My vibration, My body, my voice, my device are sealed in the light. So it is. Repeat it again and again, 3 times. That number holds weight in the heavens. It is the seal of Trinity, of authority, of finality. This time, don't beg, command. You are not a victim. You are a warrior in the midst of recovery. Your voice is a blade. Use it. And once you do, Rael will step through realms you cannot enter. He will move through frequencies. He will burn the threads that tie your essence to theirs. This isn't about a phone. This is about your identity, your divine signature, your assignment on this earth. They didn't come for your data, they came for your design. Your path was glowing, your breakthrough was moments away, and they knew it. So they attached themselves like a parasite, hoping to rewrite your prophecy by draining your power. But what they forgot is heaven has records, and Rael holds the scroll. Every whisper you heard in your dreams, every chill in your spine, every flash of their name in your mind without cause. It was all real. It was all a call to wake up. And now that you are awake, you must choose. Because if you delay, the chain tightens and the thief smiles. Rael says they are growing bold. The person who tethered to you, they are sensing the tie weakening, and in their fear, they will act. They may reach out with sweetness, with apologies, with emotional storms. They may wear the mask of love, but behind it is the hunger for control. Do not answer guilt. Do not explain yourself. Cut the cord and walk away in silence. This is not about hatred, it's about preservation because they are planning something. A ritual of energy theft. A date is marked, but heaven has already disrupted the altar. They wanted to manifest your life with your energy. Yes, they were using your pain as fuel, your hope as blueprint, your voice notes as incantations. They were absorbing your light to empower their deception, but Rael intercepted it. He saw the energetic altar. It was spiritual, not physical. Their bed, their screen, their desk, it became a shrine to your essence. But now the flame is extinguished. You must go further. Not just your phone. Cleanse your room. Cleanse your aura. Because your phone was the tool, but your aura was the door. Tonight, place your phone in a different room. Physically disconnect. Light a flame, any flame, and say, every spirit not of light, you are dismissed. Every watcher, you are removed. This space is sealed by heaven's command. In the morning, write their name, yes, even if you're unsure, on a slip of paper. Say aloud, I return your energy to you with peace. You no longer have access to my field. I reclaim what is mine. Then burn it, tear it, flush it. This is your sword. This is your exit. Delete the old texts, the voice notes soaked in guilt, the images that trigger trauma. They are holding residue, and residue becomes portals. Clear it, and then watch. In the next 72 hours, you will see signs, wild ones, a message of confirmation. A door that was shut will swing wide open. Money will flow. A truth will surface. Your body will feel 10 pounds lighter. Your skin will glow because peace will descend like rain. This is spiritual surgery, and Rael is the surgeon. The blade is already in motion. But listen, you must understand something rare. You've been praying, asking, crying out, but the heavens couldn't release what was yours while someone else's hand was in your pocket. Now they're out, and the blessings are being released because God does not waste pain. Now the most radiant one speaks, softly but thunderously. My child, you have lingered at the edge of destiny, but it was not denial. It was delay for your protection. Now that you see, I will restore what was stolen sevenfold. Say this aloud. I cancel every spirit of manipulation. I revoke all codes of spiritual surveillance. Fire of God, cleanse my space, my mind, my home. Rael, shield me in heaven's armor. No shadow may follow. And now heaven applauds. You have finally done what was required. You have removed the intruder. You have closed the door. But listen to what Rael reveals now. What he couldn't show you until the bond was severed. The one who invaded wasn't just spying, they were building a false life out of your sacred energy, trying to manifest your purpose using your tears. They mirrored your vibration to open gates not meant for tea. Heaven never allows a lie to live too long, and their altar has fallen. The collapse begins. You may not see it yet, but it is coming. Rael says, if you stay connected, even by a thread, their collapse may land in your lap. Disconnect now. Let heaven redistribute what is owed to you. You kept asking, why do I feel stuck? The answer was always, there's a thief at your table. But now you see, now you name it, now you clear the table. This was never just about you. This was about your lineage, your bloodline, your unborn blessings, and you've just secured them. Don't go back. Don't explain. Don't argue. Let God be judge. The courtroom of heaven is closed, and the verdict is in your favor. You will rise now, higher than before, brighter than before, because what they tried to steal wasn't just your energy, it was your eternity. But they failed because you made it here, and now it begins. God bless you. Type yes if you believe in God. Type 11 and 11 if you believe in God.